He fucking just could not keep him from getting open.
Oh man, I got Mason Rudolph. Fuck.
Probably got Roethlisberger still on the bench.
The NFL
I never liked playing with
Sports
Roethlisberger.
is
It's
in
too
the
stiff.
Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh,
Throwing
PA.
duck.
This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown
kick this
Steelers
off.
taking the field. They're
Every
all
time.
set as they'll match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons.
Matt Ryan.
I
This
think
is
I blew
taken
you
as
out last time I
four.
had the Falcons.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. I got one. Here we go.
First carry for James Conner. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. CD, always more eyes on these night games, and they started it off nicely there on that run.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. Don't think for a second these players don't know and understand that. They want to impress their peers across the league. They also want to win the ball game. That's the way to get things going.
On first down, Conner plowing ahead for about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. On 2nd down, Conner looking for space. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They'll try and run for it with Conner. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
I feel like I'm playing myself right now.
Third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
And we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's who you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. On 1st and 10 is Conner. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. On 2nd down. It's Conner, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Conner, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. They're going on 4th down. It's Hodges. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
A hell of a catch.
Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
That's why Grandpa's not in the playoffs. Oh, come on. He's got to get sacked.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
They run for the first time with Benny Snell. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? 3rd and goal, Hodges. And that is incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground, because we know that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense, because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
Used up the whole damn first quarter.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 3rd down, Ryan. It's caught.
No fucking way, man. No. No, no, no. No way, man.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Please, Madden, please don't do this to me this game. Because the Steelers ain't that good. I can't afford any bullshit.
So here's a 1st and 10
way
at
too
the
much traffic
38.
there.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Ryan, and finding the tight end Hooper.
Are you fucking kidding me?
18 yards. 1st down Falcons.
A lot of tight ends just use their size.
He was out of bounds. He was.
Got to body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They run. Devontae Freeman.
Dude was mad out of bounds.
There. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Not letting me run shit.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster. It all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet.
That's a hit on a defensive
just looked
receiver
off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, Ryan.
Oh my God, man. Fucking 8 DBs in coverage, man. What the
at the Steelers' 15-yard line.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Ryan.
How did he get that off?
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in
had to get
the
off that
second
defense.
quarter. And no move by Dan Quinn to get the offense off the field. They're staying out there, and they're going for it on 4th. On the keeper, here's Ryan. And boy, this is
that fucking run just gave me a Charlie horse. Fuck.
Short, and he didn't get there.
What? I didn't get that? Are you kidding me?
And it'll be a
Yo, I felt like a full yard in front of that shit.
Yo! Justice.
How in the fuck is that possible?
Wow.
Offense at the line to start their next drive.
That's fucking insane,
they couldn't
dude.
get that knockout blow. They had to settle for
You got robbed.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean
you got absolutely robbed.
On another
Like, I was way across that line. Like, there was no doubt about it.
And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting
That's
upfield, only
horrible.
giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Of course, to one
Again, on
challenge, he
2nd
wouldn't do
and
that.
10, it's Hodges.
Oh, safety.
And this is going to wind up a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can
It's
this
gonna
be
be a
perfect? You
weird
just have to get the
scoring
ball
game.
out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed.
I can never get the ball off, but you could have a dude in your face
You know what's
mask and
interesting?
fucking get it
A lot
off,
of
no
times in
problem.
the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's
That is
preached,
fucked
it's
up.
coached, it's thought about. Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes
Fucking
touchdowns,
prolific
not field
receivers
goals.
that's so
Now,
hard
your
to
field goal
stop.
kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team,
could
of
not
course,
run
wants
on
to
this
see
team.
points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
Easy to call some like quarter coverages.
If they get to that spot. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job is a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Fuck
Yes,
that
we
one,
do.
man.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan.
Oh, my God.
And he's going to
Quickly
go
throw
down.
that.
They get to him back at the 40. And their inaugural sack of the game
56-yard
coming
field
from an
goal. That's not
unlikely
happening.
source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And that is going to be incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Pilot, 64, wait.
Now Hodges off the play fake. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that
come
will
on,
be
man, run harder.
incomplete.
That was
Would
all
have been
you.
a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with counter. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
I don't know how I'm going to score. This offense is horrible.
On third down, Hodges. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. On fourth down, here comes the Steeler punter, Jordan Berry, to kick it away.
Defense to use, though.
I'm going to have to bring in Big Ben.
A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Falcons.
This Hodges dude is trash, man.
Is he even available?
Yep. Fuck that, man. I ain't losing this game because of this fucking Hodges kid.
We'll be taking over 1st and 10.
All right, team. Come on.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half.
Dude, just making so many circus plays today.
Trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Looking deep for Julio.
Oh, my God.
And he knocks the ball
Julio, how are you not breaking away?
Incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Ryan. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
How the fuck did you not touch that?
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
On third down, Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got rid of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot. And they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
I don't like
and from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
His very first play is an INT.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
He's rusty.
So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. This is Freeman on 1st and 10.
Slam the
It's
shit
big
out of
Vince
him.
Williams who made the tackle.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Julio.
It's an aggressive defense.
Check 15. Check 21. Check.
Here's Ryan. Caught by Jones.
I knew that was going to happen.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Man, I didn't think that was really going to work.
Jones.
It's like your defense is so
47
aggressive.
yards. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
One-handed catch.
Picked up by DeMonte Kazin, and they are going to set up shop at
No
the
comment.
40-yard line.
No comment.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
They go play action here on first down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. That one goes for 24
This game's over, man. There's no way I'm going to be able to win this
I really
game.
don't
Not
think
with
that
this
Julio
shit
Jones could be
happening.
happier
It's just,
right now.
there's no way.
Plenty of catch opportunities in this game. He's converted
Dude's
them,
catching every
and
fucking
his
thing.
team's winning.
And Matt Ryan's happy to
Wild
have Julio
interceptions.
Jones on the other side of these.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times we talk about breaking teams down, and oftentimes just through a running game. These
This is
two,
like the
they can break
Patriots
a
and
team down through the air.
Lions game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, you got deep? Hey, 59, daddy.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman.
Oh,
Down
and I
to
hit a
30 after
56-yard
gain of
field goal.
3.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
25.
On third down, Freeman. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He lost
50
2,
yards,
and
that's
it brings up 4.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game. Heinz Field has always been a tough place for field goal kickers. It's just a very heavy side, plus you've got an open end of the field with wind coming off the Allegheny. And sure enough, he kind of chunks this one, and it's no good.
It's either going to be a sack
They
or
go
a
back to the
long
air here
touchdown.
after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Easy. Go.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
50.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Interception.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster there to make the grab as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And the lead is down to 2.
Thank God. Keep this game manageable. Shit was about to get out of hand.
It's like a weird scoring game.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. Breaks a tackle. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Gotta find a way to stop Julio, man. He is killing me.
Hey, you just keep letting him do what he does, man.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
God
and they'll get this well past
Oh, come on, man.
Just before the 35.
Come on,
That's
man.
a gain of 35. So how about that for a
What am I
change?
supposed to do against that?
Inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Hey, Tuesday.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of
This
7.
dude is jumping over fucking 4 people.
I'm just winging
So
it
both
out to
teams
Julio. I'm
trade
not even looking to see
touchdowns
who's
in the
on it.
third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, man. Our defense has got to make a play, man. Somebody got to fucking do something. This is Matt Ryan we're talking about here. Come on.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll make it 3rd down. Ryan.
Oh my God, Julio. How'd you not catch that?
That's a first down if he holds on, but you saw the contact. Able to jar it free from him and force a 4th down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, 1st down.
I swear that was pass interference.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
What do we got here?
21.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Steelers defense able to come up with a stop.
He dropped that?
Well,
oh, my God.
About not playing it safe.
What the
Why
fuck,
were
man?
they going for it there,
Thank
Charles?
God.
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe
Swear
they
to
think
God,
they've
man.
given all they can in this game. And
They're trying to give you this game.
Do they not trust that the other
This
team's
is
quarterback is just
replay
so
of the first
hot
game.
that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield? Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis on the road? And everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they get the ball, they're going downfield anyway.
Deontay Johnson!
Right there with his own offense.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25
If you lose
yards
this
there
game,
on the catch
man,
and run.
this one's going to sting the most.
Yeah, well, pretty much.
I can't believe you didn't. They
Roethlisberger
dropped
now
that shit.
5
Wow.
straight completions here in this second
Cooper
half.
had the
1st and
fucking
10.
ball, man.
Don't let it breathe, defense. Hey, exit. Let's go, baby. Turn it over. Get that ball. Get that ball. 45. Mike.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
Yo,
Johnson's
what?
got it.
What is Linebacker doing?
He's going to get this inside the 30.
Why did he leap or
that
something?
That good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Some think the
Yo,
teams
why am I
really
even
won't
calling
throw a
these
slant route unless you have a
defenses? They're just
receiver
gonna
has a
fucking
lot
let
of
it happen.
stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there.
my
People
God,
can't
man.
really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On 1st down, it's Samuels. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3. Jim, 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 Jim.
On 2nd down now. It's Connor, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he
Nice, man, that's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
What a play!
There to make the grab.
Yeah, what's going on with my
and
defense?
the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
What a fucking dot!
Extra point now by Boswell.
Big Ben!
My defense played lights out for the first half of the game, and he's fucking fourth quarter, they're just fucking, let's give up.
What a turn of events. Holy shit.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
Yo, you had a couple of shits that went real bad, like the 4th and 1 when he had that full yard and a half and didn't get it.
Yeah, I swear, this is just not my night in Madden, man. Realized this earlier.
This shit is wild right now, man. I can't believe it.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And last time they were stopped on 4th down. Had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here, because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the 4th quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
He's caught way harder passes than that all night.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
About to lose on some stupid
tough
shit.
ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
39.
On 4th down, Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. And brought down, but
That's
able to get
good.
it to their 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Not good, not good, not good. Good Chaz Hooper.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Freeman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw.
Picked.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Oh, my God.
Picked off at the 21. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Yes, Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Hey, Jack 16.
They start the drive with Connor. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Roethlisberger going to throw it. And that one got tipped.
Man. Damn.
It brings up 3rd.
Like, nothing will work for me right now.
That was so fucking dangerous.
Up in the air, so the guys on defense, they had to feel like
so dangerous.
That was a big opportunity, and it was missed. They needed a play to help turn things around a little bit. Ball's in the air. Can they rally to it and get it? On that play, they weren't able to. They'll take the ball batted away, but boy, they missed a big chance there.
Topper! 22, 44. 45, 45, Mike, 45.
Roethlisberger to throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
Easy. Exit. He's coming.
Here's Roethlisberger. He finds his man Johnson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Here's Roethlisberger. Washington's got it. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Damn, man.
So this one in the win column.
I can't fucking believe it. I can't believe it, yo.
By a strong performance in that
just my night, yo.
Damn. They held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a
so
shutout
bad
for the
Madden
entire
tonight.
game, but when you throw one in the first quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger.
Damn, Julio was beasting too, man.
Take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you
damn,
finish,
dude, about to crash, man.
From the time you're playing Little League football, all the way up.
Yo, fucking good luck tomorrow, man. See if the Reverend can pull out the win.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm actually glad I lost so much tonight. That means some good luck is on my way.
Yeah, we'll see, man. All right, yo. I'll holler at you.
All right, man.
All right,
peace.
Later.